Patty, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
How are you tonight, hon?
I want to make sure my video's on.
Your video is on.
Yay. Hi,
And
everybody.
there you are. Good evening. I know you've got a ton of collections.
I do. You know what? I don't have them in here, but I do have a collection of very strange instruments.
You do?
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
I mean, beyond the Bira?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I used to do a lot of eBay auctions, and the weirder the instrument, the more I did the auction.
Oh, I hear you.
But tonight, what I wanted to share, remember me talking about this red dragonfly?
Oh, yes, I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me go full screen there. All right, there you go. We see it.
Okay, and I'm going to be real careful with my sound tonight. I was really loud the other night.
Oh, I don't think you were.
Anyway, so I collect red dragonflies, and there's a story behind why I started collecting red dragonflies. I collect all dragonflies, but especially red ones. So I want to show you this photo.
All right, let me take that full screen again. Almost in focus.
If it'll work.
That looks good right there. There we go.
That is an actual red dragonfly. I took this photo of him. At first, I would like to know if anyone in the chat has ever seen a red dragonfly.
That's a great question for the chat. And by the way, let me do this real fast. I stopped at Angel Munez. He's here and he's waiting. Bob Dip, how you doing, buddy? Crone's Chick, Sharney, good to see you. I know I missed a few. Viewed this, Tony, how you doing? But yeah, guys, if you've ever, I've never seen a red dragonfly in person. I mean, I've seen your picture, but if you guys have ever seen, anyone in the chat, if you've ever seen a red dragonfly, go ahead and type it in now and tell us about it. So tell us the story, Patty. What was that all about?
Well, just a little backstory. I had like a traumatic childhood event when I was 6 years old, and it happened in the summertime. Or it happened like after first grade, in between first grade and second grade. And so because of that event, as I was an adult, I suffered like a seasonal depression where, when it got to be that time of year and I would hear the sounds, the locusts drove me batty. And just that feeling of summer coming, and then I would go into this depression, and it happened year after year after year. And I'd go to the doctor and I'd get something to kind of help me through it. But when summertime was over, I got better. And so this one summer, it was 2008, and I could feel myself, it was like June, July, and, the sounds and everything, and I could feel myself starting to go down. And I was about to go to the doctor that Monday and get something to help pull me through. And that Sunday, I was going to go that Monday. And the Sunday before, I looked out my backyard window and I saw this guy out there.
Wow.
Yes. And of course, I was like 40, I think I was 46. And of course, he caught my eye. I had never seen a red dragonfly. So I went out there, and I kid you not, I walked right up to him. And he was not scared of me. He didn't fly away. I could get right like this next to him. I could cup my hand behind him, and it was just amazing. He wasn't scared of me. And so I spent like probably 2.5 hours out there, until he flew off, thinking that was so cool. And then I went to sleep that night. And I got up the next day, and my first thought was, I wonder if that red dragonfly is out there again. So I went outside, and sure enough, there he was.
Wow.
Yeah. And again, I walked right up to him. He wasn't scared of me. I could, by the third day, I don't know why I wasted the first 2 days, but by the third day, I got smart and I grabbed my camera. And so I started taking photos of him. Up close, I could get right in his little buggy eyes. And anyway, So just to make, I know we got a lot of people doing tonight, but just to make this a very long story short, this dragonfly visited me every day in the same spot at the same time. And there may have been one day where he came in the evening, but he did this for 18 straight days.
Wow.
Yes, yes. And during those 18 days, I documented, I took photos. I had just taken a photography course. So I knew how to kind of, do some macro shots and stuff like that.
What great timing.
Huh?
What great timing, yeah.
Yeah. So, and then on the third day, I got smart and I went, I need to be videoing my interactions with this dragonfly. So I started taking video, and I have all these videos of me and my red dragonfly. They're on my YouTube channel, but they're unlisted because they don't have anything to do with music. But I love sharing them. In these videos, you see me get, like I said, right up to him. It got to where I could pet him. I could
really?
Yes, I could pet his back, and every day I would sit out there and, I'd spend time. And as these 8 days were evolving, and I would go to sleep and I'd wake up and my focus was on that red dragonfly, and the depression started lifting because I wasn't into that, it wasn't affecting me. All I wanted to do was spend time with this red dragonfly. So, put two and two together, why this happened. I'm a faithful person, and I think,
you think it was a sign.
Sent this little guy to me to help get me through that summer. And ever since then, I haven't had that seasonal depression. And what's so cool too is I was on Facebook back then, so I was also sharing these dragonfly videos on my Facebook page every night. And now every summer at the same time, Facebook gives us our memories, right? So I get my red dragonfly memories sent to me every year, and I get to relive them that way too.
How cool. How cool.
Yeah, but I do have a video. If anyone would like to see the series of it, just contact me and I will email you the videos. And well,
I'm curious, Patti, why wouldn't you maybe put those to some of your music so that they would fit?
Yeah, I have thought about it. I do have one original arrangement I did where I did throw in some of the footage from the red dragonfly.
There you go.
Yeah.
They sound awesome, especially since I'm hearing in the chat that's a rare event. I have to believe it myself because I spend a lot of time outdoors and I've yet to see one like that. I mean, that's just blood red.
Very
cool.
Yeah. Oh, he was massive. And as the days went on, I started doing research on red dragonflies, and I found out that all red dragonflies are male. Yeah, and
cardinal dragonfly.
They're very territorial. So, he got in that spot, and it's like, I guess he just wanted me. I just wanted him. But it was an amazing experience, and whenever I can share that story about how that dragonfly he got me through a rough time, and I got to pet it.
Yeah, that's remarkable. That's actually even more remarkable than a red dragonfly in my
yeah. Another thing that happened is I filled up a plant mister bottle, and I got to thinking, I wonder if he would like to be misted, because we were in Texas and it was hot. So this first day I walked outside and he wasn't out there yet, and I just started squirting the plants. And within 30 seconds, I started misting the plants. He would zoom, right there he was. And there were times when he would stop and he would just hover in the same spot, and I could just sit there and mist him. And then he would go sit and I'd watch him clean his little buggy eyes. It was so wonderful.
That is such a great story. It's such a fantastic story. And the best part about it is that it helped you in some way.
Yes.
That is the best part of that story, in my estimation.
And it still does help me. I mean, every time I share it, I relive it. I have these videos. I can go watch them anytime. But like I said, Facebook always regenerates them, at that time of year too.
Sure. So your collection of red dragonflies consists of what? Photos, videos? You've got a balancer there?
Anything I can find that is dragonfly, but especially red dragonfly. I just brought a couple of things.
Sure.
I have a friend that does wire wrapping art, and she made this. Let's see if I can get him up here. Let's see.
There you go.
He made this for me. He is like
really very nice.
All wire wrapped and.
Oh yeah, beautiful.
She also made this tile. Yeah.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, it's really pretty. And then whenever there's an occasion and someone wants to send me a card, it's going to always have to do with a dragonfly. So here's one.
So everyone's very aware of this, right?
Oh, yes. They all know Patti and her red dragonfly. See if you can see this.
Oh, yeah. Pop up?
It pops
That's a really nice one, too.
Oh, he's beautiful.
God, I remember pop-ups in my day. In our day, it was just, cardboard.
Yeah. And then I'll show you one more thing, and then I'll go.
Okay.
I have, it's called a happy drum, and it is a steel. You know what a tongue drum is?
I sure do. I'm a percussionist, remember?
You might.
I've never played one.
Yeah. Well, this one is a steel tongue drum. And when I ordered it, the same girl that made this for me, she's an artist. Mm-hmm. She makes didgeridoos and she hand paints them. They're just, oh my gosh, they're gorgeous. But anyway, I had her paint my red dragonfly on my drum here. Whoa.
Oh, we right there. Oh, okay. Perfect. Nicely done. Yeah. What's that done in?
What her paint is?
Yeah, do you know what that paint is?
Oh gosh, I don't know, but there's his face.
Oh yeah, just bloom.
Anyway.
Yet another family heirloom. Now.
Yes. But like I said, if anyone wants to see those videos, they're really, really fascinating. Because it was a really.
You can't help to play music. Go ahead.
I'm sorry.
Well, I do want to see him, Patti. And you know how to get my email address, right? It's on my about page. Let me stop this video real fast. It's on my about page, and yeah, just email me that link if you would. I'd love to see him.
I will. I'll email you the playlist, and you can watch them from start to finish.
Fantastic. And yeah, think more about putting some music to those, because I can see a playlist in that working real well on your channel.
Yeah. I will.
Well, thanks for sharing, Patti.
And you bet. Bye, everyone. Thanks for listening.
Much love to you, hon. We'll talk to you soon. It's over. Did you enjoy that show? Hey, listen, if you want a guest cut just like this, all you've got to do is come on the show. It's as simple as subscribing, ringing that bell, and then watching it. The instructions are right there at the head of every show. You know you want to come on. You know you want a guest cut. You know you want to tell your story. You don't have interviewers beating down your door. So join us at the video call-in show. We'll see you live.